Well,
Talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Cheers, everybody. Welcome to the Late Sesh.
Welcome to the
Hope
late.
everybody's doing good.
Cheers, everybody.
You look already like you're feeling pretty good already, Big. What you been smoking, man?
I think I did some Spartan puke. That was my last dab. But I'm just tired too.
You're not smoking flower?
I didn't have any flour yet.
You look confused, like you're not sure. Like, I don't know. Maybe I did.
I don't keep track of my smoking schedule or anything. I mean,
you don't know what you
I'm
just smoked. I'm just
Well,
saying. Like,
look at it. So I was looking at this, and then it was behind my cup. I don't think I've smoked today, flour. Just dabs.
well, I've just had some limelights across the vortex, and that's pretty good.
Nice.
Flower. And before
Yeah.
that, I did smoke some Spartan puke concentrate before that too. So I guess my memory's just a little bit better than yours about what I fucking smoke.
I guess so.
We just did dabs of our chem cookies. Yum, yum,
I'm trying to
yum.
look at this mapping shit too.
Yeah, he's multitasking.
Well, let me just. I can. This
Yeah,
isn't
you
a
see,
spoiler, but it
this
says
is-
trade. Says trade office. Well, guess what? It's not called the trade office in the map. So I had to find that out. It's a total different name. What y'all will find out later. So that's
You
just
see,
why I'm
you guys seeing
confused.
this? You're seeing this? This is how scared he is of us. He's like
He's
studying
pointing.
hard.
He's pointing at Troy. I know Troy's
Put it
scared.
up. I'm putting a big phone on my screen.
No
Ah,
way. No.
Yeah.
Do it
I
again.
don't have-
Do it again.
I have my screen not mirrored, so for me, when I point like that,
Oh,
it
that's weird.
points in the right way to.
Why would you not mirror it?
Yeah. What? Because when I put my arm up, I want it to be the right arm. When I don't.
Yeah,
want it
but if you get good at it and you go like this, then you can like probably fly a jet because jets are inverted. So.
Yeah, I hate all those games where I always turn the inversion off.
Inverted.
I
Yeah.
turn the inversions off. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we're starting up the season, of course. The summer that never was. So I gotta read it, and I'll put away the.
yeah, I drove to Indiana today to grab my copy of the new Skunk magazine with Mila on the front.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then also got a copy of the new Grow magazine.
See, those look like nice magazines.
They really are. Okay, and the cost of this one was only $6.99 for the Grow one.
What?
You can probably get a
yeah.
subscription for less
And then
than that, too.
the one for Skunk is only $7.99, which I looked online if you get through Amazon, and it was $13.99. So I wasn't
Yeah.
waiting either. I wanted it now.
Yeah.
So yeah, great articles in here. I can't wait to really. I just flipped through the pages because I just picked it up, but I'm super stoked to get in and read it. But I was flipping through the Grow magazine, and boy, it's got some gorgeous shots of some flower. Dante's Inferno. It's got rainbow belts in here. Where's that one at?
Cool.
Where are you at? I was surprised that it was. It's got Super Boof in here also, but I have to give. I don't like Super Boof, but man, this is a gorgeous plant. I mean, it is just so pretty.
We got
Give
some.
it total credit. I don't like it, but then we got the one I do like. It has the rainbow belts.
The 3.0. Okay,
And this
nice.
is 3.0. So yeah, a lot of
Which
good
one
stuff.
didn't y'all run some belts?
We haven't. No.
Oh, I thought somebody.
No. Now Red and Becca just popped rainbow belts.
Yeah,
and
they
I-
popped the first, but I thought you
first
popped
one.
something
No.
rainbow belts related. Huh? Somebody I know
No.
did.
Probably, but I mean, I wish so. I want them.
Yeah.
I know. I told him tonight. I said we should just bite the bullet.
Maybe it was Indica P. Maybe.
Yeah, it might have been him.
It could be. He's got a lot of stuff.
Or Red. Did Red pick?
Red did. pop
No,
some.
Red did, but it was a 2.0 or it was a 3.0 that I'm
I don't
talking
think
about.
it's
Somebody
3.0.
popped.
Oh,
Red's is 1.0.
he's got the OG.
Yeah, he's got the real the first.
Yeah.
But
Now, Blue Kiss. There's where it was. Probably Blue Kiss did. She had the moonbow, and then
That moon. She shared some moonbow with me. That was pretty good.
that was so good.
Yeah.
That was really, really good. And then
Rainbow
was it a
Sherbet.
rainbow sherry?
RS11.
Oh, the RS11.
Yeah.
She shared.
I also am a fan of the RS11.
Very
Like,
good. She did a great job with those. I really enjoyed this. Shout out Blue Kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Well,
talking. We're kicking stuff out of our garden right now. We're cutting stuff, and I think I don't even think we've. I think we've pretty much decided we're not going to put the Cowboy Yeti in. We're not going to try to put it into rosin.
okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Why not? Why not? What made you say that?
Because the flower is just not. I feel like it needs to knock my socks off, and it's not knocked my socks off. The high is just. I have to mix it with something else even to get high.
Yeah, fuck
And
that.
it's beautiful. It grows nice. That's the other thing. It tastes. That's what's honestly making me keep it, because it does taste great.
Yeah.
High is just not there for me, and I don't know. Is it there for you, to be honest?
Sometimes that's what brings it out, though. If you do get it into a concentrate, where it's,
Yeah, because then you're able to concentrate those terps. But that's the thing, Tara. It sounds like you're with Russ and I on like high first,
Yeah.
flavor second. Because if that were some, like for Growly, for instance, he's running that all day because you just said flavor comes through.
Yeah,
But like that's it for me. I gotta have the high there, and then I'll worry about flavor and if it has the flavor. But
yeah.
I do like what Nut Tree said. Like sometimes you gotta give a shot, but sometimes you don't have the room, time, or anything to just give everything a shot.
I think we would have to do a lot of plants to even get close to the amount of numbers that we want to run to do a run.
Yeah.
I got to make it worth Dan's while. I ain't gonna have him do some like little it's got to be worth something for it to be done. So I mean, I want to have anywhere from. I don't want to give him anything less than 30.
What, 4 or 5 plants?
I like to give him 6. We gave him 5 plants last time, 6 plants last time.
More, I mean, that's the minimum.
And it was like 4,200 grams, I think, is what it ended up being. So I like to try to stay around there, 5,000 grams ish, if we can. So I just don't think we could get that with the. I just don't think they. And now, this next run, I knocked my socks off and surprise me. So
2 or 3 Cowboy Yetis in there.
I think we have 4 altogether, and we'll see. We only had 1 plant last time, so. And we up potted to a 5-gallon. So we have some other things playing factors here that might change my mind, but as of right now,
All right. Yeah, sometimes that's how it is. You gotta pick and choose.
We got plenty more seeds to pop.
And we have more
exactly.
Yeah, it's spring too. You get in that spring cleaning mode, and I'm knocking shit out too. I'm eliminating. I took Cobra milk out. I don't have Cobra milk anymore.
Oh, okay.
So for Growly, I can't save you if you don't have it again this time. You gotta re-veg if you don't have it. But yeah, so I knocked out the Cobra milk. It gives me more room to search through these vortexes and to pop more genetics. I got that new berry going, and after that new berry, I want to do that haze for days. I'm excited for that too. I have a limelight vortex in there right now that looks so good. It looks so good. I'm excited. You're going to be able to see it in a couple days.
Yeah, that I'm excited for, because that was like the limelights you ran.
Yeah, it's the young. It'll be the you'll be able to tell by their age. It's the middle-aged one.
Okay.
There's a vortex that's about to be done. There's that limelight times vortex, which is like probably day 28ish, and then there's a bliss bud that's just new in there, and there's an open spot that I'm going to put Banana Conda in.
Ooh.
Okay.
When I get back.
Oh, I do love me some Banana Conda.
I like Banana Conda a lot, but it doesn't love me so much, the terps.
Oh.
So I'm growing it one more time to see how bad it affects me, and if it's fine and I can handle it, and so I can get the good flower and get that nice high.
What does it do to you?
Oh, it's the allergic reaction, just like the GMO. Yeah. So
he sneezes and gets
trimming
all
it
up like allergies.
Wow.
If I can't trim it and I'm going to start sneezing, I don't want to sneeze on my cannabis. Not that I do, but I'm just saying it's not pleasant to have to sneeze every time. So
There's only a couple. Yeah, I've only run across a couple like that myself too, and I don't even remember them. That wasn't even enough that sticks out. But I was at Freedom Green when when I came across them. But there was a couple that would touch my skin and irritate me too. But nothing real crazy or anything. Not like that. Not what you're talking about. Shoo.
Wedding cake is another one.
Huh.
I usually steer clear of wedding cake. Shout out to Gems and Genetics. They reached out to me a while back to be a judge at one of their events, and I was just like, man, I'm honored, and I super appreciate you reaching out, but that's not something I enjoy doing. And I don't want to sound like a weed snob, but man, I enjoy smoking the stuff I know where it came from.
Well, yeah.
I know other people, and it's just like, and I know people are bringing their best, and I know I'm missing out. It's just.
But if you know you have this problem, you can't subject yourself to it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just silly of you. I mean,
Yeah,
so.
yeah. And I can't guarantee that wouldn't be fair because I couldn't even judge that. If I got something like that, I would smoke it. I'd be like, yeah, it's great, but I can't say it's good because I struggled through it. That's not fair. So yeah, I just opt out of those things. Oh, he's asking, is it a black lime? Saying Limelight. I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. What's the Limelight? Do you remember, Big?
It's a black lime reserve cross, yeah.
To what? Do you remember? Is that the Mac?
I think it was. I think it was. No, that was later.
I don't think it's Mac, is it?
It's
Is it his his Gorilla Glue cross to what's it called?
Limelight is, yeah, Gorilla Glue times Black Lime Reserve.
Okay.
At least that's the F2.
That's the F2? What's the F1?
Limelight F2 is the second fenal generation of
It's the same
Gorilla Glue number 4, Black Lime Reserve, and Mac V2.
Okay. I thought it was all that. Okay.
So there's a couple of different things in there. Yep.
Trying to think,
Yeah, whatever this doobie is, Troy can't remember what it is, but he's ready to kick it out of the garden, whatever it is.
Whatever is out. So.
And he's already smoked enough of it that I can't put my finger on what it is. So.
It's the short bushy one. What the hell?
Short bushy one, the pink death bubble.
Pink death bubble, yes.
Okay.
I'm ready to get it out of here.
What's out of there?
Hey,
you pick one, I pick one.
That's fine. I'm good with that. I can pick another one too.
I can pick another one. What is it? Cherry Paloma?
That's gone. Yeah. It's gone deep.
We'll keep Cherry Paloma for a little while just for friends.
Okay.
Get rid of it. We'll have one mother, one stable for colognes.
Okay.
No. Does anybody want any cherry palomas? Put in chat. You want cherry palomas?
Anybody want any cherry palomas? Sugar cone? Reach out to me if you guys. Anybody needs any startup plants in Ohio?
Got the new clone nursery coming.
Now you're talking.
I would love to do that, honestly. I love to make clones, and I have a problem with making so many. So
I used to do that. It was hectic though because people would be asking me for their limits, so I'd have outdoor growers wanting 72 for their season, and I felt so like I wanted to give them the best start, that's their whole fucking season. So to get that to be where it was so many of this one and so many of that one, it was a little bit of a. It was fun in one way, but it's a lot of work that I'd rather not do for it. I was doing it only for $10 a clone, and it wasn't really
exactly. And
that's not very.
The scheduling is kind of annoying sometimes because a lot of people hit you up randomly. So that's how sales happen. You get hit up randomly, and then but then it's like they'll need it this day. They say so. You try to get all right. I'll start one. Because you probably don't have one. Because the way I do shit is I might have a 1 gal of something at most, but that's right before I reset it. It gets,
Yeah.
And then everything's just getting reset constantly. So I don't have one to give you, 20 to 30 clones unless you give me ample time ahead of time. So then they'll tell me, and then you hit them up and it's like, oh, they're not ready. Well, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Because if I reset that, we're resetting the whole process. So that means now I'm telling you month or two.
I just wasted all the fucking
And
time.
I just wasted nutrients, time, all that.
Yeah.
When I could have just been reset normally. Yeah, so there's definitely a lot of logistics and stuff into it, but
I don't know.
I think as a business, you can do it because that's what you're doing, and then obviously in the beginning it's slow, but once you have a certain number of people buying, then you're good because
Mhm.
you can at least be like, well, I have this, this, and this available right now because you're always running big
You think
moms.
there'd be a demand eventually, hopefully, in this state for home growers for people who are offering clones because then you can eliminate your veg room, right? And you can just flower straight.
Well, yeah, exactly.
You're a plant count
People
state.
don't have extra room for veg, yeah.
Yeah, so
They
you
have
can
room
straight,
for one tent, yeah.
you could just flower straight. I mean, it's a plant count state.
And then they can buy Grandmaster lights where they can buy one light that does both veg and flower.
You could. We have 3 lights that can do
There you go.
that.
How you like that plug?
I like it.
But yeah, that'd be cool. Never know. You never know.
Imagine if you had like a rock solid clone place, even if it was a place that you could even have a service where you'd say, "Here, that you'd have to be so trusting," but you never would. But
Yeah.
you'd go in there and
Hold
say,
this
"Here,
for me.
yeah, you can hold these moms and just supply me clones when I need them," and then you wouldn't have. They basically are your veg. So you just ask
Yeah.
them, "Okay, I need the X amount of clones for this to throw in the flower soon,"
Mhm.
and
I think that's doable, but again,
No,
people would just have to get used to like it's a 3 month ahead of time thing. So like
right.
you need to plan and
Or
and,
schedule.
and plan
Give it
what
to
are you doing in 3 months and tell them so that they can pull that shit they're holding out and start getting it big. And then but as long as once you start a cycle like that, it's just a cycle, so it doesn't matter. Then you get a cycle. So that'd be cool.
Grateful has a good question in chat there. Can caregivers in Michigan supply clones? Is that still a thing? I know it used to be. I don't know if it's
Oh, I don't know.
still possible. I know when they first
I
started
thought
up.
clones aren't clones hemp.
Yeah, I think. Well, no,
Uh,
they're not hemp because you have trichomes on.
on the leaves, yeah.
Yeah, so no, it's not hemp, but I think you can still do that.
It's still a thing, yeah.
They can even supply. Caregivers can even supply to, or at least they used to be able to. Maybe not anymore. They could be able. They used to be able to supply to dispos, I believe, but maybe they stopped.
That's what I think he meant. I believe maybe. I don't.
Oh, I know they can sell caregiver to caregiver, totally legal.
I wonder
Or
if-
caregiver to patient.
Yeah. Supply of clones to facilities or not. I don't know. That's how they used to get. I think that's how they got started. Was some
They
of the-
didn't. Yeah, they sold like a clone.
Yeah.
For the genetics, and then they mommed it out and made a bunch. But
I'm pretty sure that caregivers.
I don't know if there's a bunch of caregivers that even have a plant. I mean, to have a high enough plant count to supply enough clones to a commercial operation.
Yeah.
Even if you had a full card, you're only going to have 72 plants, and that's not going to be shit for. It's going to be maybe a room.
Yeah.
Not even.
Very red just answered, of course.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Metric can buy clones from caregivers.
Need a clever name to sell clones to caregivers. Come up with a clever name.
Why?
Just for
The Chad supply?
Yeah, I don't know. We could start
I gotta
selling.
get some
We have
water.
so many clones to sell them.
We
Get them out of here.
We got so many clones, but then we realized we didn't have clones of what I really wanted. So we're re-vegging right now some things. So
I got so many clones of stuff I do want and don't have room to run. That's another conundrum you could have.
Yeah.
Cheers, Daddy Red.
Yeah, cheers,
Oh.
Daddy Red.
At the Late Sesh, we got Daddy Red.
He wanted to talk about his metal knee baby again that he had.
His deodorant. His deodorant. It wasn't the metal knee.
It was the thing that hung down.
It wasn't that giant hunk
It
of
was the
metal.
particles of aluminum, possibly in the deodorant.
Not possibly, man. They add that on purpose, nefariously.
Mm.
That's what gets you hooked. Then you get on that deodorant for the rest of your life, man.
Addicted to deodorant. Dystopian nightmare.
No, but aluminum is fucking crazy if you think about it, man. It's like wrapping your head with aluminum, man. It's not good for you. Stop doing
They're
it.
excited at
Well, some people think wrapping your head for aluminum is good for you because that's how you protect your brain from
No,
the
you wrap your
aliens
hat.
and
You wrap your
the
hat.
Cyclops.
You make a hat out. You wrap your hat in it, so then you're wearing the hat, and you don't have the aluminum like touching you.
What? It's still touching those people. It's touching their hair.
No, I'm saying you put like, say, for example, if I made my hat.
Oh, I see. That's not what I'm thinking. I'm talking about the tinfoil hat, the original tinfoil hat.
I'm not familiar. Sorry, I don't know.
You probably are.
Who is the original tinfoil hat person? Is there a
Original
person that's the original?
tinfoil hat. Yeah, I'll show you. It's just like this. Boom. All I had to do was Google it.
Name?
This is why you come to Late Sesh, people.
What's his name?
It's anything like this.
Oh yeah, but
Well, that's
Not
weird
this,
Al
not
Yankovic.
that one.
That is
Yeah.
weird Al Yankovic over
But
there.
like this.
Of course he's
He is
in
not
line.
the original.
This is classic. This is classic
No, I like
right
the dude.
here.
I like one down. The dude, the big circle with his head peeking out. To the
Oh,
right.
this guy,
Yeah.
this one's super efficient.
Hat
This one, nobody's getting into your brain. This one, you can actually, this is reverse. This is so you can telecast your
That you
thoughts
can tune
really
into.
far.
I like that.
Yeah, but yeah, there's some really. This guy is not wearing a tinfoil hat. This guy's drunk at a baseball game.
He
He
ate.
put the hot dog tinfoil on his head.
Yeah, he literally is using the wrapper to keep his head.
This
dry.
is us at work sometimes when we talk conspiracies.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
Look like a bunch
that's
of
tinfoil hat.
We all
One
gonna
time
wear
I got.
tinfoil hats on the next Late Sesh. We gotta make them this week,
Oh, that'd be fun.
and you gotta construct it.
Oh, don't give me homework. I'm so tired of homework.
You gotta come up with a
It's not
clever,
homework if it's fun.
most clever.
Like I said, don't give me homework.
Dude, so like I'm reading this, and first of all, I used to love reading as a kid. Then I got older, and it's boring. I just want to like get to the point. Like I could read this in bullet points, and I fall asleep. But I have to do it right so that I can know the story ahead of y'all. And I was on Reddit looking at like tips for this stuff, and there was like this other guy.
Spend
Was
more
like,
time looking at it for cliff notes and shit than just reading the damn thing. Is that what you telling me?
no.
Oh, okay.
But this
Look at
one
the
person
video.
was like, the worst part is I hate reading the damn adventures. I just want to GM and get in there, but you got it. And I was like, I felt that. I was like, yeah, it is the worst part because it feels like homework. It's like,
Yeah.
but it's not kind of. I guess.
No, that would be annoying to me too. I don't know. I kind of like reading it to a point, but yeah, eventually I'm gonna get.
Well, like the beginner box had these like bulletproof. Say
Yeah.
this, say this, say this. This one doesn't. This one is full on, just like explains things, and then kind of lets the GM decide.
It's like then you figure it out, and then so 90% of the stuff that you're reading you'll never say is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's very
I have to memorize it too, because the whole point of reading the whole adventure for me is so that I can have all the connections and dots connected, so that I can maybe implement some of my own role play or whatever in the beginning. That maybe down the line you guys are like, wait a second, you remember when he did this?
Yeah.
But like, so like, yeah, it's like, oh,
But instead,
yeah, and none of it is stuff you'll hear.
But instead, we're just all gonna go in there and kick the shit out of everything you throw at us, and it's just
You're
gonna
not
walk
gonna.
through it.
This is way harder than what you think it's gonna be. That was such training wheels adventure before. This literally. Oh, I know. I can't even.
The fucking
You're gonna have such an issue. You guys are real. This is bullshit.
The Cinder Rat was the toughest
We got a
thing.
tank yet?
It was tougher than the
We need a
dragon.
tank
I
still.
think.
What do I need to be?
I still am gonna say again. There was training wheels on that fucking dragon. Like there was things I could have hit you all with every single puff.
Could have, but you didn't.
Because I'm not supposed to just annihilate you. It says.
It says.
That's why I said to run out of the first fight with the dragon. Because I annihilated whoever's in the puff. But I could have gotten all of you in the puff that time. But it's a young dragon. So the book says it's not smart enough to be like, oh, I'm going to get everything. You know?
Off the magic dragon.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think you went down, so I don't know why you're talking.
I did.
I don't know who went
I had
down.
to get the hell out of there.
Nobody
Somebody
did.
almost went down.
Nobody went down there. Such a good cleric there in the party that everybody survived. And
That was
they were
hilarious
victorious.
too, because you were just like, oh, there goes my plants. I guess I'm healing again.
Pretty much that's my battle was just heals. I think.
Yeah, that was yep. But, yeah. Let's see what else. We almost got technically 3 minutes is hash time because we're only doing an hour tonight, people. I'm going to bed early, and I'm
was
not
more
ashamed
Pathfinder
about that at
here.
all. I'm tired as shit. It's
You
harvest week.
said that like somebody who was ashamed about it, like a little bit.
No, I just put it out there. So I don't. So
Well, why would you mention that?
So there's no fleck in chat.
Oh, okay.
It's like deal with it. Yeah, we got a really nice harvest at work though coming up. So I just
Oh, that's good.
What do you got coming up?
demon runs. Really solid run of Caddy Rainbow, Cadillac Rainbow,
Wow, that's a good one.
and then one that ski hunted Grandy Candy.
Mm.
It's all right. Kind of funky, big nugs. I like the Cadillac Rainbow though. Out of all that,
That's a good one. I've had
Smells like-
something
like
before that's the
pickles or
brandy,
something.
but not the rest of it there. So
Did you say something
Brandy?
like pickles?
brandy, yeah, Grandy.
Oh, Grandy Candy, you've had that?
Not the candy part. I've had something called Grandy, so maybe it's just something.
Oh yeah, well Grandiflora is a sea breeder, but so they probably have
Oh.
a bunch of shit named Grandy something.
Gotcha.
I remember Skeet was really into the Grandiflora stuff.
Yeah, well they did the Blue 16, so
Yep,
you know,
that was good. I like Blue 16.
I
Yeah.
love the smell of that. Oh, that smelled so good there.
but yeah, the Cadillac Rainbow to me is like not like pickles exactly, but like it's like a condiment stand, you know, like a hot dog stand. You're leaning
Okay.
over it, so it's got pickles, relish,
Makes
all the
it
toppings. You know what I mean? All mixed. That smell, that like baseball concession stand smell. That's what I get after you finally once you dry and bag that shit up.
Really?
Yeah, it cures that way because we
Huh.
once did it and then we popped the bag like 2 months later. It was like, whoa, what the fuck?
Wow.
And yeah,
Now I've had the rosin of it, and it's super. Like I want
I
to say,
remember I
like
think you brought it
I
over.
did.
And that smell is what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
But we'd
was
have to have it
really
right now to kind of put it through your brain. But like it's
Caddy
kind of
Rainbow.
interesting.
Mhm. Very nice.
Let's see, Sparta. I got a bunch of nets up this week. Defoliated every single flower rube. So all the Papa, all the Purple Donny, all the Funk, all the other Soulfire. And today he came over and we put the final net on one of the tables. We ran out of net. And then so that's the last net, which is exciting.
I gotta
What?
remember to grab that net.
Yeah, I'll grab it Thursday when I come water.
J.
What was
Patrick.
that? Did you guys hear that, or was that inside my
I
house?
heard nothing. It must be your house. Better,
Probably
better
the fucking cat, dude.
get strapped
Cat's-
up, bro.
Well, I don't want to do that
Let
on
'em know.
camera.
Let him know. You
I
can't just
got-
walk into Baked Pone's house.
Oh, it's the cat knocking over my picture.
Oh, that's not cool.
Settle down, settle down, fucking cat.
I'm going to answer this question. Chat, J. Patrick. He wants to know about the Spartan puke. Is it a big, medium, girl? How many phenos have you found? Dude, we had, how many did we end up with? Like, probably
18.
yeah, 18, but I would probably say there might have been a couple that were very similar. So
Oh yeah. So if you're talking types,
phenos, types, and stuff, I would say probably at least 4.
I'd say 4 or 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
like 2 outliers that we kept, I'd say. So
And
maybe
it's
6 or 7, but
big,
out of
medium, girl.
18,
I would say that they're medium. I would say it's
I don't know.
let's say it's about
They were
100%
pretty
stretch.
big.
I'd say 100% stretch, and I would say
Yeah, they're
that,
stretchy as fuck. But that all comes from the Johnny side, I think. The GMO leaning shit.
yeah. And I would say that they're heavy feeders in flour, especially
Yeah,
like week 3, 4.
they definitely are. Say
So,
what, not true?
Hash time. Hash time.
Oh, hash time.
and he's over there smoking a bowl of flour right before hash time. He's being a fucking savage over there.
Yeah, buddy, it's a Monday somewhere.
It's Monday somewhere.
Oh man. But yeah, let's see. Anything else interesting in the grow? Not really. I already bitched about GrowGen yesterday. So.
You got some new fish. This is a late session. You can talk about them.
Oh yeah, I got new fish. Let's bring them up. Let's bring them up.
Yeah, I want to see them.
All right. I'm just gonna bring up pictures of them.
And some coral.
Algae bunny. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta find out what kind of zoa that is so I can look it up. I got one of these guys. I'm really excited about this because he's already put in work on my algae on the glass.
Oh, cool.
It's an algae blending. They're really friendly once they get used to the tank, and they just eat algae. That's a starry blending. I don't know why they're showing that, but sometimes that's another starry blending. I don't know why they're showing that. Imagine buying an algae blending and they send you a starry blending. Idiots. Anyways, they should get more green. I like the greener ones, like this kind of guy. So I'm hoping my guy gets green. I've lost track of that fish 8 times already because it blends in so well.
I like how it looks like he's like up on legs. That's awful cute.
Oh yeah, they'll perch. They're like a perching one.
is
But the
so
other one I got does that too.
They're cool as fuck. They got a grumpy ass face and they chomp on everything.
Oh, I don't think that's
He-
grumpy. Look at
He's
that. That's
chomping on the.
Hey, how you doing?
He's
How you
chomping
doing?
on the fucking rock and shit.
He's got like a mustache, is why it looks grumpy.
I like their antennas. They're kind of alien feathered antennas. And then I got a Falco. This one's really cool.
Oh, that's
So it's like mine's probably looks like this color.
Yeah,
less
and he just
red.
chills on the bottom and he moves really fast and then he just chills again. Just
Yeah,
hangs out.
he comes up to the glass already, and he'll be like, "What are you doing?" And yeah, so I got those 2, and then I'll try to find the zoas. But I don't know what kind I got. And I don't know what the other thing is called. I think it's called an acan. No, it's not an acan. I'm looking at acans now. But yeah, I'll have to maybe take pictures and post them or something. But so yeah, I got them all on Sunday. Every time we go to the Fledge, we go to the fish store.
Mhm.
And it's right there, like 2 miles away from the Fledge. And they had that and some coral. They had some huge starry blennies, but starry blennies are a little bit harder because they don't eat everything. Like an algae blenny eats almost anything, including the algae. But they have really fat ones, starry blennies. But I was real tempted to get one of those, but I chose not to. And so then I saw the hawkfish on the way, kind of after I told him I wanted the algae blenny. It took the guy probably 30 minutes to get the hawkfish because they put a hawkfish, which is one of the quickest, most nimble fish out there. Hawkfish are, any of them. They put it in a tank that's got
Oh my
like
God.
rocks and like rock work. So there's caves, there's holes. So this guy's just like sitting there, and Smart and I are just kind of bullshitting around. Go, what do you do? Like, I just want to get the fish and go, because I don't have anything else at that store to get. And
At one point, he even says, Goes up to Becky. He goes, "You want anything else?"
No, I thought that's what he said, but he said, "Oh well, he did say that," but I thought he had the way he implied it. I thought he meant like, can I give up on this and you buy something else? And I was like, no, I don't want anything else. I want that. And but what he meant was like, is there something else he can go try to fish out while that fish calms down and maybe comes out a little more because it's hiding? And so then we just walked around more. And then finally we come back and the guy's taking all the rock out, one rock piece at a time.
Dismantling it, taking it like completely
Yeah.
off. I was like, "Oh
Yeah.
my
They
god!"
won't do that again, huh?
Well, that's why I was like, I don't feel bad to Spartan because I was like, whoever put it in that tank should not have put that fish in that tank. I don't know what they were thinking, or at least put not like that tank should be not for sale fish. That's how hard it is to get them out of there.
Yeah, they had a lot of shit where they can hide.
Yep. But yeah, that's what we do on our fledge days.
Well, at
Yeah.
least you get to go. I have to fucking work all the time and don't get to go. I'm so salty.
When's the next sledge? Anybody know when the next one is?
I don't think it's next week. I think it's 2
no,
weekends.
It's 2 weekends
Two
away.
weekends.
Yeah.
Maybe we can go then. Let's plan it and try to make it.
There
I
you
know we
go.
tried last time.
Yeah. That's if everything goes smoothly on my end.
We'll stop at the fish store with bait.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a really neat old place. It's like an old Michigan fish store.
It's got this.
They got a
huge-
whole bus inside of it.
Oh,
It's
wow.
got a huge mural on the outside where they painted the outside like different fish motifs, and then they have a lot of landscaping up by the front door where there's a lot of rock sculpture with water cascading down, and they have koi fish in the water. And right now, where it's cold, there's a bunch of ice coming down the side, but the water's still running. The koi are still there.
Yeah, that was nuts. There was literally an ice waterfall.
Hmm.
So that was cool. Becca
March
says it's March 2nd. Just wanted to say that. The day
Nice.
before her birthday.
Oh,
I'll probably forget, so happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Becca! It's Becca and Red's birthday in that month.
Oh,
and-
wait, we're going over.
Big man.
yeah, and Dan.
Yeah, so I won't forget.
Dan's birthday.
Yeah.
Baked
Yep.
Pone, isn't your birthday in that month too?
No,
March?
I got a nice May month.
Oh, you're May, the other M. Mm.
The other M, yeah. I'm just like, that's funny how he thinks about months. I think everybody thinks different, you know?
Definitely.
So when you think about a simple subject like when you learn calendars and months, everybody learned it. Like some people did that knuckle thing. I
could never figure that
never
out.
learned that. That doesn't work for me.
Me either.
Yeah.
I know
And so
what?
yeah.
What?
how to do the knuckles. How to from the top of the knuckle is 31 days.
Don't
If it's
know
in the
that.
middle of the month, down in the middle, it's only 30. And then you just got to know the 29.
That's what they teach you here in the podunk towns.
January, February. It's just the
God
2
damn.
days in a row. There's 2 months in a row too that have 31. July and
Great.
August.
Grateful's asking me about Spanibus. That's going to be in, let me
March.
see, the 15th. The 15th through the 17th of March is Spanibus in Barcelona, Spain.
Nice.
I'm
I
excited for
expect
that.
sweet souvenirs like a snow globe.
All right, man. I'll look for a snow globe. But
Or
I did notice-
or like a mini cathedral. That would be cool.
well, I did notice that the hotel that GML booked for me, which is awesome. Thank you, GML. Is like I think it was 1.1 miles, so walking distance from the Hash Museum.
Oh, that's cool.
I was like, oh damn, I'm going there.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe they'll have a souvenir shop. Maybe I can get you.
When is that?
That's March
March 15th.
15th through 17th, span of it
Barcelona,
in
Spain.
Barcelona, Spain.
Oh, gotta get on a plane.
Spartan's going abroad.
Yeah, that's all right. I've been on a plane before.
You ever see that show?
Oh,
Fuck,
thanks.
what was it
I'm not a
called?
big fan of the length. That's the thing about honestly the thing
Did you already have a passport?
I've got
Yep.
one now.
It just didn't take you long to get one.
No, it didn't take me very long.
You always hear that it takes forever to get one of those.
Yeah,
Well, When'd you get it? You didn't get it right now.
What do you mean get what right now?
Your passport.
You've had it for a few.
Fucking passport. What are you talking about?
When did you get it?
I'm saying, I thought you got that like a year ago
like a year ago.
when you were gonna go to Canada.
No, I never did.
That's why I was asking you the other week because I was like, yeah, because I thought it takes forever to get that shit right now.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
No.
Okay, but
No,
that's what I thought. You said you had
2
already
weeks,
had
maybe.
it, so it
I'm
didn't
saying-
matter.
No, yeah, it's probably
It didn't take me that long either. When I got mine, it was.
maybe 3 months,
Oh,
that's what
okay.
it took.
3 or 4 months.
Well, back when
That's
you
pretty
got
long.
different times too,
No,
and like
that was-
there's-
Yeah, well, because you have to go in there and once you do all the paperwork and you send us shit. Yeah, I think you have to bring a couple of things of ID, like birth certificate and social security card or something.
Yeah.
A picture of
And then
yourself.
a picture, a picture, and you have to bring your actual birth certificate, not a copy, and they keep that shit, and then they send it back to you in the mail, which that was a little nerve wracking to me.
Yeah.
But I got it back. I got it back after I got my passport. I got my passport and everything, and they finally got that back. But I don't think I. Oh, I don't think I paid. I think I did. I think actually we paid for expedited, so that's probably why I got it faster. I think you can pay a
Oh
little
yeah.
expedited or something. Like there's like 3 or 4 levels of expedited, and I think I paid for the first one.
Yeah. Yep. Money talks.
Yeah, I think it was. I waited like a couple months. That's
Hey,
cool.
now-
Jay Patrick says, "Get a hash club, just strikes floating around in the water."
Yeah. Would
Yeah,
that be a movie like out of the 80s, a drug movie? That's how they got all the hash back to the U.S. They were buying souvenir hash globes, and then when they get back, they dry it out and sell the
Nice.
hash. That'd be a funny movie.
That would be an awesome fucking movie.
Yeah.
Good plot. Good plot.
Yep. I think a
I
movie
wonder-
plot's a lot.
I wonder if that would be good or not. Like, would the hash degrade in water,
That's what I'm saying. I don't think so.
especially if it was sealed?
Yeah, I feel like it would work.
I feel like it would too. Sounds like a lot of work.
Well, it's a lot of work right now because hash isn't worth what it's worth because it's here. But in the 80s, might have been worth it to have a briefcase full of gifts. Come
Yeah.
on over. And,
Same man says, "How long is a passport good for?" I think it's years or till you fill it up.
really?
Yeah, I'll look it up.
For like a forever book?
Well, it's not. There's not a lot of pages on it, so let me see. I guess it's kind of a lot. Well, they're numbered 23, 25.
It says 10 years.
All right, 26. There's 26 pages. Yeah, but if you fill up your pages, you got to get a new one, obviously.
Oh, and there's 26 pages. Yeah, but you gotta
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
a frequent flyer.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm just answering the
Yeah.
A
question.
bit more than
Yeah.
one page than.
I could imagine 26 times. That's 2 times a year you're leaving the country over the course of 10 years.
I could see myself doing that in because you can count Canada.
Oh yeah, I guess country. Or people down south when they dip down to Mexico get their prescription drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
That shit's real, dude. People do that.
Oh, I know.
They go get them generics.
You could just walk into the drugstore and get stuff that's prescription here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, I went to Subway. Did I tell that story on here?
I don't think you told it on here, but I believe you told me that you weren't.
I
very
don't
happy.
know it.
You weren't happy because
Well, I haven't been. I don't go to Subway because I don't eat sandwiches like that.
Yeah, but you were
It's-
kind of like not conforming to the rules. You're trying to break the rules, so
What do you mean?
you went straight to the. You just fucking went straight to the register, like a fucking.
Oh well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I haven't been to Subway in 20 years because the last time I went was with my family, and
And did you guys go
That-
straight to the register 20 years ago?
no, but they were ordering the whole sandwiches. You got the sandwich line. It's called sandwich line. So now that you're selling,
No, because they have
it's
pizzas and everything else now. It's not just sandwich.
it's called a sandwich line. That's why it's like a line. You move as they build it, and they say you want this, and you're supposed to stand parallel with the person as they pick your products. But now you're selling foot-long cookies and foot-long pretzels. I shouldn't need to even come into that line. And
That's
so
what you're going there to get is foot-long cookies and pretzels.
I just want a pretzel this day on this day of
On this day.
I haven't had them. Are they any
on
good?
this day of hallowed February. I went in there to get a single stick of pretzels, see if they're any good, because they're sponsored by Annie Ann. So I'm like, all right, Annie Ann's top notch. So let me see. I go in there, she's finishing up with a customer. Already I get this aura of like, the worker that just hates life. And I'm like, oh boy. Oh boy. Should I even do this? I can go to the other place that makes pretzels right over there.
You can't order
I'm
them
like,
online?
huh?
Can you order them online on the Subway app? To where
Maybe.
you're gonna pick it up when it's there. Right?
Maybe I can do that.
That's what you need to do.
But I'm
You can
just
download
hey,
it.
I haven't been to one in a long time, so I'm just like, let me go in here and experience the Subway.
Let me come
And-
here from the ambiance of the
Yeah,
Subway.
and I go in, and I step up to the register, and she's like, "Oh, you need to go down there." I said, "Well, actually, I just wanted one stick pretzel or whatever."
I don't know what the fuck it's called. What is that? What is
Foot-
she
foot-
saying?
pretzel. And she's like, "Well, you still need to go down there." And I was like, "Okay." And so I literally, like, as I'm like, I'm like walking this way, I'm looking at her. I'm like I'm seeing if she's gonna stop me and be like, "You can just come to the register like a normal human being." But nope, stand at the fucking end of the sandwich line. There's no one else in there. As she takes out like a thawing fucking frozen pretzel thing, throws it in the oven. And I'm just standing at the end of at the subway line, just waiting for no fucking reason.
Did she give you?
Finally, the
Did she put new
things
gloves on? Did she put new gloves on?
Yeah, she put new gloves on when she made the
Okay.
pretzel.
All right, well that's good then.
What does that have to do with the fucking making me do this dance? This
Because
fucking dance?
usually when you go into a place that prepares your food and you treat them like shit, they usually like try to spit in your food or wipe
You
their
can't
ass.
do that
and
when you're standing
touch your
right there
food.
watching.
I was making sure you were watching. That's why I was asking.
Oh yeah,
That's probably why you went to Subway, because you can watch it when you mistreat them.
I ain't mistreated. I just don't understand why you gotta do these rigmaroles. Just like when I went to GrowGen and they're like, "Well, you come in the front to pay for your CO2, but you go back to your car and drive all the way around back to actually do the fucking exchange."
Their shit. Who
Sounds
cares?
like Oregon Trail shit to me.
I
Like,
love the Oregon Trail. That shit was awesome, man.
yeah, it was cool as a game. It's not as real life. Dysentery's not fun, Spartan. And so, anyways, so I'm waiting and waiting. This fucking pretzel isn't even done, and she's like, "Okay, you can come down now and pay for it." So I skipped the entire fucking line, the whole sandwich thing, to go end up at the goddamn register anyways. So what's the point of this rigmarole? You guys are a bunch of a-holes. It's like a power trip.
Killing me.
And the whole time too, she's like grunting and moaning because now there is people getting in a line behind me. Well, yeah, the line looks a whole lot longer when you get the guy who ordered a pretzel standing at the front of it, so there's no room for anybody. So I grabbed my pretzel and I left, no tip. Guaranteed no tip.
What'd you think of the pretzel? You didn't even talk about the pretzel.
Mids at best. I'd much rather make my own in the microwave or oven, or go to that other pretzel place that was in Walmart and pay the same. It was 50 cents more to get yourself a twist that's made fresh.
There you go.
Subpar Subway.
What's in
And
the name?
the bad part, you want to know the real fucked up part?
What's in the name? It's sub.
You want to know the real fucked up mental part? I want to go back and try the cookie. What kind of sane person wants to go back to a situation like that where they're gonna make you jump through hoops just to get a cookie that
I
you
can't
pay,
believe
you
want
paid
to try the fucking
$5 for?
cookie. I can't believe you want to try that cookie because as soon as I saw that fucking cookie, and they showed it on fucking TV, and they pulled that fucker out, and it looked like a giant dog shit.
I didn't
And
think that.
I was like,
thought it looked like a good soft cookie.
I shook my fucking head, and I was like, America has gotten fat as fuck. We're gonna be Wally motherfuckers in here before
Oh
you
my
know.
god! I've been telling my family for years that we're all gonna be a bunch of Wallies. Oh my god!
God damn.
Well, then I was pissed off walking around Walmart, and I was thinking that I was like, Jesus, these fat people are in my way. That the whole situation irked me for like an hour or two. It was fucking ridiculous. So, needless to say, Subway, if you're listening, I won't be returning to your establishment anytime soon, especially in the next 20 years.
Not
So-
even for a
Somebody
foot
needs to get
long
spicy
cookie.
mustard too.
Not even for a foot long cookie.
They need
Well,
to
no,
get
at this point, out of spite, I don't think I'm going to. I can just buy a cookie at the bakery in Walmart or wherever. And they're really good, too. So they're not stick shaped, so oh well.
Speaking of cookies, has anybody tried the
Oh,
cosmic
you
Oreos?
prefer the stick shape? Is that what
I
you're
prefer
saying?
not stick shaped, probably to the
Oh,
cookie
okay.
even. But like it was kind of novelty thing, like, oh, it's not a round cookie, it's a stick.
I'm stuck on cosmic Oreos.
Well, haven't I seen these yet?
What's that?
What's
Is
a
that where they
cosmic?
like
Pop rocks. It's
oh,
pop rocks.
gross. With
It's
Oreos?
not- it's so freaking. I mean, I was like obsessed in Iowa. I don't know.
Oh
maybe
man.
Iowa.
Bring them home.
Nah, I left them
I haven't
out.
bought an Oreo since they fucking moved the factory out of Chicago.
Oh, I don't know any of that
Nice.
stuff.
They went to Mexico, and I said,
I
no,
didn't know that stuff.
no more.
I occasionally buy some.
I said, no more.
I went to the other
I
side.
like regular though. A lot of people like the double stuff. I like the perfect ratio of the regular.
Oh, you're out of your damn mind.
Yeah.
What do you like? Double stuff?
When I used to
When
eat
you
them,
used to, yeah.
yes.
I don't really care for
Uh,
Oreos.
I like-
no, the
what I like-
ratio's off. The cookie's a great cookie. That's a great cookie they
And
put
I
on there.
also liked the mint ones. I thought were really
Oh, the
good.
mint ones, they're new, but they're
I
good.
like the mint ones.
I also like the new ones that are
The
addicting
chocolate
and they're
ones.
they're banned in other countries probably because they're so good for you. It's the
got it.
birthday cake ones.
Oh yeah.
Bro, those are fucking crack. Like,
never had them.
yeah, oh, don't get them. Because you'll want so many.
I won't. Don't worry, I won't.
I had some double stuffed ones before the show, actually, like 3 or 4 of them with some milk. Very good.
Dipping in milk like nasty. Ugh.
What do you mean the thins are going? The thins? I kind of like the thins, too.
I like the thins. I like
Yeah,
the
well,
thins.
he
I
says
like
they're
the vanilla
going.
thins.
Oh, he's saying they're good.
Oh,
Yeah,
you tried the lemon
grateful. I
ones?
agree.
They have
Well, they have the mint thins now.
lemon
dude,
ones
so-
are good too.
I'm not a big lemon cookie guy.
I like a lemon cookie.
I like lemon juice in my water and stuff.
Me
I
too.
That's about
I
it.
do too.
I'm not a big baked good lemon. Cause like
Ooh, lemon
my
poppy
mom would
seeds.
make lemon meringues and stuff like
Oh,
that.
good shit. I love
No, I'm
that.
not a big lemon meringue, but lemon poppy seed
Yeah.
muffin or dough or
Oh,
bread.
fuck yeah.
Now we're
Mm.
talking.
Lemon bread. Yes.
Emily, you hearing this?
Oh, she knows. She spoils me.
Settle down. She's still perfecting sourdough. So.
Oh,
No, she struggled with her starter.
Oh,
She's got the restart.
yeah,
Oh.
you got it. It's so
She's
tricky.
not gonna
thing. I
give up.
remember years ago playing with when I
Yeah.
got into doing. My son was talking to me about doing it too. So it's like you got to feed it. You got to feed it. And
Yeah, you can't miss. Can't miss a day.
It's
what
funny.
do you feed it? Sugar?
Water and
Yeah.
flour.
Love and happiness.
It just depends on what ratio it's at. That you got it like grows.
Yeah.
So it just depends the ratio, where you're at in the process. That too.
Yep.
Got to keep track of it. Write everything down. It's a little monotonous.
Oh, 5 more minutes. I'm gonna go get me. I forgot I bought some Muddy Buddies at Publix today.
What do you mean, like the Chex Mix stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's all right. But homemade is better.
Yeah, well, it saved me a lot of time not having to
Well,
make
yeah, that's the thing. It's a lot of cleanup, and yeah.
that too. Yeah.
But I never have to do that. I get mine shipped straight from the factory.
Okay.
No, known as
Yeah.
my mom.
That is awesome, dude.
She sends big bags of that shit through the mail. I'm like, I wonder what they think when they scan that shit. Like, because it looks like a pound. It looks like a pound to me of weed. I'm just like, they're gonna steal my puppy chow. That's when I have a problem. That's when I go to the USPS, and I actually am allowed to because that's legal shit. I'm gonna be like, hey, where's that shit? And they're gonna
Showing
fucking
up for that
You're
one.
like,
put sugar all over my mouth.
irreplaceable. You owe me $1 million.
Hey, that fat guy owes me a fucking puppy chow.
I got insurance on this.
Yeah, pay for the insurance. You son of a bitches. That'd be
Oh, that
funny.
would be awesome.
I do love that stuff though. They got a
Yeah.
bunch of different flavors of it now, like cookies and cream one. I haven't tried or anything.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I don't understand why it can't just be good by itself.
Yeah. Peanut butter. Okay, I'm down with that one.
You know what I've been on a kick though? Vitamin water.
Yeah.
Since I went over to your
got me
house.
yeah,
Yeah,
Emily's
and
got
you
me on
had
that
them,
too.
and then I was like, you know what? These are better than the ices. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not
I like
bubbly,
this
and they
all.
well the ices are delicious, and that's the problem. Things that are that good and that sweet, whether there's sugar or fake sugar, it's not good. It can't be good for you. So I felt like they were fucking me up stomach. Like my stomach would be all fucked up. So I stopped drinking those. I went to vitamin
There's
water.
a pomegranate vitamin water. I think I like. I think it's.
I like the dragon fruit now. I
Dragon
got
fruit,
back
yeah.
into.
Oh
And
yeah.
then they got the lemon. They got lemon, but then they also have like a lemonade. Like it's fresh squeezed lemons or so. I don't know. It's new.
Stuff. It gives me indigestion.
Oh, so probably it's less sweet, the lemon one, than the
Yeah,
lemonade.
and then there's the tangerine citrus thing. That one's pretty good. There's a bunch of good ones.
Hmm.
They got a bunch of good ones. I don't like the black acai berry or whatever, the XXX.
No.
Yeah, that's not my favorite.
I don't think I've tried that one.
Then there's one I really don't like that they put in all the mix packs. It's like blueberry pomegranate acai, all in one bottle. Like it's like,
oh yeah, no thanks.
whoa, like no. But all the others I'm pretty cool with.
And they're kind of good for you,
Yeah.
man. Got some vitamins in there.
Vitamin Water, if you want to sponsor us, I would take just your product as a sponsor. Just send me cases.
On a monthly basis.
Yeah,
Cases on a monthly basis.
cases on a monthly basis. That's in the contract, baby. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna get off here in 2 minutes. Thanks for hanging out, chat. Hopefully you guys get some sleep. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
sleep.
Yep.
I'm gonna give me some snacks first.
Well, yeah, I
I'm
gotta
gonna
get
get
some
ready,
chocolate milk. I've been thinking about chocolate milk this whole time, to be honest with you guys.
I get the best chocolate milk out in Iowa, and
It wasn't the best. It wasn't the best because it's not Culver's.
I
It's
am
not
not.
Culver's.
I
Was
am
it?
not.
Did they have Culver's Dairy all the way out in Iowa?
No. I wanted to bring
That
some of
wasn't the
this
best.
back.
That wasn't the best.
You should have. You should bring a cooler
will.
next time
I will. The
so
next
you
time.
can bring it back.
I didn't know how good it was until my daughter gave it to me, and that's really good.
Have
I'm
you
always
had the
in
Culver's
chocolate
Dairy?
with a chocolate milk.
Yep.
Yeah. Then yeah, we
Have
got.
you had the Culver's?
Okay, so if you've ever had Kroger chocolate milk, it's along the lines of Kroger chocolate milk.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
bullshit compared to Culver's Dairy. Yeah, that's just bullshit.
Okay,
I haven't had Kroger's.
Okay,
Kroger's is like thin, man. It's not even thick.
Well, yeah, but you're comparing to Calder's. Calder's is like literally the extreme. I've never seen a chocolate milk like that. But if you're talking about store bought where everyone in the country could get it,
No, there's one
then
called Prairie Farms or something. and
Prairie
it is
Farms
super-
is what
super
is my staple because the Calder's Dairy place is a little further, and Calder's Dairy is in like a smaller container.
No, you can get them in out. You can get them in little plastic ones if you want to. Little single goes.
No,
if
I'm
you want.
saying it's not in like the quarter gallon or whatever that the Prairie Farms is in.
You can get a gallon. You can get a half gallon.
Oh, you can get a half cow.
Yep.
But
But it's like a $4 deposit on that.
the
big
problem
giant
too
bag.
with it is it's like a milkshake. So you almost don't even want anything else with it because it literally is like a milkshake.
Yeah. Good.
But the Prairie Farms is good. But the thing that's the thing, the store-bought ones, the Prairie Farms is good because I believe that's whole milk, whole chocolate milk. All the other ones, if you actually look at the
2%.
label, they're 1 or 2% bullshit. Oh,
Yeah.
you mean 1 or 2%? You put water in that bitch? No, thank you. Like, let me get the full milk. So, yeah. Oh man, we went a minute over talking about
Rochester.
Milk.
Alright.
Oh well, we
Love
must have
it.
started.
Everyone have a good week. We'll see you on Sunday.